Hey y'all, welcome back to another one of my live video. Actually me, actually me, oh my gosh. Actually, I'm out here by Niagara Fall, and guys, I had such a great experience, but right now I'm actually in the car. I'm waiting on my friends. They went to do an excursion and I was not feeling it just because I was extremely tired. And as soon as I came into the car, I don't know, the vibes is just here for me to create a video. So, as you see the title here, right? When you're interested, people become interested, right? I don't know if it makes sense, but it makes sense to me. And when I thought about that, right, I thought about how as creators, we oftentimes feel some type of way when we're not getting certain responses. Hey, Drew Ross, thanks for being here. Double tap. I'm just sitting in here waiting for my friends to hop into this car because I'm tired. I can't keep up. I'm telling you, my body was not designed to do so much activity. I could probably do two, but that's about it. So I'm just actually in the car and I'm waiting. But I wanted to talk about that, right? When you're interested and people become interested, and we're looking at it from this perspective as a creator, as an entrepreneur, someone who wants to start a business or perhaps wanted to start YouTube, right? And I just wanted to say, you all, I'm old. Listen, call it what it is. If I'm old, I'm just old. But yeah, I can't keep up, y'all. That's it. Hey, Lamont. It is what it is. Yeah, I'm tired, y'all. So we're looking at this from a business standpoint as well. And yeah, I love to talk about business, y'all, right? And as it relates to me as a content creator, I was telling someone the other day that you really don't have to come out here and sell any products like directly. Honestly, you don't. I just feel like, and I've learned this from Myron Golden. I don't know if you guys know of him. I don't know if you ever watched him before, but I've learned the art of selling through not selling, right? And I thought that was amazing of knowing that skill set that a lot of people don't even know how to do, right? We as content creators, we want to push our own brand. We want to do this, we want to do that. But little be known that we run people from us when we try to pitch opportunity or when we pitch a product rather, right? So I've learned from Myron Golden that you can sell without selling. You don't have to do directly selling. All you need to do is become interested. Someone that, you're giving value out here. You're, showing the world what you have to offer as it relates to your personal brand. Whether this be your video, coming up here, showing up, you know, letting everyone know how authentic you are as a person. And that alone, as long as you're able to position yourself, I've seen that for me many times on many occasions. So this video is really to let you know that you can push your personal brand, but you don't have to directly sell it. You could talk about it. You can always do a CTA, which is a call to action, meaning like tell your community, tell the world what you have to offer, but you don't have to directly sell. What you can do is to position yourself, right? So kind of like what I do. I come up here, I shoot video, I talk about motivation, and the heart, my heart is in it to win it in terms of really motivating people. But I also have my personal little things on the side, right? And I don't come and post things all over the place. I don't do that. But again, I will tell you from time to time what is it I'm offering, as well as my link is always there. So here's what happened for me, right? Sales comes in for me, and that's because I position myself, right? So if you should look on my profile, you'll see maybe a one-on-one coaching. You'll probably see e-commerce. You'll probably see my ebooks, or you'll probably see what else? My Wake Up and Thrive, right? So the logics behind it, right, is about really giving value on what you are passionate about, the know-how, right? Whatever you know of, whatever you know you're knowledgeable of, you come out here and you show it to the world. Now, if you show up authentically, consistently, and if you know, if people can connect with you, you don't have to directly sell to them. Because after a while, they're going to connect with you and they're going to start to dig and dig and dig until they just support you in any means necessary. So I want to just put that out there, that when you become interested, then people will become interested. Does that make sense? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Italy, nice. Thank you for tuning in. If you guys understand where I'm coming from which from my perspective, let me know if what I'm saying makes sense to you. Cause I've learned from the top these top marketers, because I always wanted to know how, like, I don't like to be the person that come up here and just trying to sell. Excuse me. Hey Trish, thank you for being here. Trish says, I hear you and I agree wholeheartedly. Okay, awesome. At least you agree with me. I've learned that from the top masses, y'all. All this time, like, I promise you, when I used to try to pitch my products to people, they didn't want to do any business with me at all. Like, I feel like they thought I was being too pitchy. Maybe something didn't sit right with them. And y'all, when I learned this, and I want to say I master it because I'm still learning, but I promise you, when I'm not like pitching anything, when I'm not offering anything, I be sleeping at night and those sales are coming in. And I'm not even saying, hey, buy this. From time to time, I will talk about my Wake Up and Thrive movement. But I promise you, the things that people are buying, I'm not expecting it, y'all. But you know what? I come out here, I show up consistent, I provide value. And just because of that, I feel like it builds connection, it builds credibility, and my sales just come in. So this is not a brag or boast video. I'm just literally letting you know that when you become interested, you become interested. I don't know if that makes sense, but I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. But here's the thing though. To push your personal brand, you must position yourself very well. And what this means, you want to make sure you have your products up there. You don't have to say what you're promoting. Or perhaps from time to time inside of your community, you can always say, you know, I have such and such, but you don't have to come up here every day selling. Oh, I'm selling this for $20, or I'm selling this for $50, or I'm selling this as half price. No. It don't work like that. Not in 22. People don't like when you sell them anything. Lamont, yes. Absolutely. Hey Barry, thanks for being here. Go ahead for me, double tap as everyone is coming in. So like I said, I don't master the art of selling, but I've learned this from Myron Golden. And y'all, if you don't believe me, go check that man out after my live video. Myron Golden, MyronGolden. Myron Golden. He teaches, he's a multi-level marketer. He teaches business based on Bible principle. I'm not sure if he's a pastor or what, but when he talks, his context, it feels like he's preaching, right? But he talks so many things that made sense, so many things that misses me over the years. When I thought about money, you know, people used to let me think about money. Like when I talk about money all the time, they make me feel bad, right? Because they would say, all you talk about is money. And I used to feel a way about it. But I know that money is what makes the world go round, right? Money is what makes us comfortable. Money makes us all balanced in some ways because it's you're trading money for some value, right? And so, you know, people who are what you call, like, they're what's the perfect way to say it? Like illiteracy, like they're financial illiterate. Did I say that right? Correct me if I said that wrong. But it's like, because they're broke, they project, like, when you talk about money, it's a problem. Does that make sense? Like People do that all the time. They want the same thing that I want, but when I talk about it, when I'm the one that is speaking it into existence, things that I want and what I'm thriving towards, they make me feel like it's too much, and they want the same thing. But once I understand the law of attraction on how to sell my products silently, you know, selling without selling, that's a powerful thing. A lot of people don't have that in them. And when I've learned that, it's a game changer for me, guys. So again, for you, I don't know what that looks like for you. I don't know if you have a product, but I'm telling you, the best way to start selling your product is to come up here, build a relationship with your viewers, right? Connect with them, interact with them, show them what you have to offer. Don't pitch them every time you do a video. Don't do that. And I'm not saying to ever not, don't do it at all. There are times when you want to say something, you want to bring the awareness, but you don't come up every day and talking about, oh, I'm selling this, I'm selling that. You will run people away. But the right way to do things is to provide value and leave your link available, accessible, viewable. So once they establish a relationship with you, the next thing, they will move a step further and start to support you, if you will. If you agree with me or you understand what I'm trying to say, the logics behind it, type me a 1 in the chat, y'all. Listen, my friends laugh at me all the time because they be like, girl, you take content creation so serious. You're always on a live. You're always creating a video. You're always doing that. But guess what, y'all? I love this thing, and I'm working at it. I'm working at it. Exactly, Lamont. Money make things move. For real. Yes, Trish. Yes. And let me tell you something. As I mentioned before about you're interested when people become when you become interested, right? My tongue ties sometime. You know, it's all about really being authentic, right? And I talk about that a lot because people don't understand that your authenticity is what attracts people to you. It really does. Yeah, you got to show up. If this man hit my car, Lord knows. Come on. So we got to be authentic, y'all. Be authentic, okay? Authenticity is a magnet. It pulls in people. People want to know more about you. And I feel like, comparing myself from my other channel, y'all, my first channel, is different over here. This channel hit different. He is a pastor? Okay. He sound like a pastor, so. But you know of him, right, Drew Ross? I love Myron Golden. He's actually one of my mentors. He just don't know me. But he's my mentor. People are drawn to real story. So if you can show up and, whatever it is that you have to offer, as long as you're able to make it relatable to something that you can pair it up with, I'm pretty sure that people will understand. Oh, okay, you listen to him all the time? Okay. Yeah, I love his mindset. Like, I'm so intrigued with his mindset. I don't know if you guys know that, but when it comes down to me, I'm stimulated from up here. So, when people talk, I really thoroughly think about it. It just doesn't come through one ears and go out through the other. So he's one of them that I strategically listen to how he thinks, how he break things down, and whatever he say just makes sense to me, y'all. Gray bearded dude, absolutely. Powerful man, powerful man. Yes. So again, people are drawn to once people are drawn to your real story, your energy, once they can pick up something from you, they will start to support you naturally. Naturally. So you don't have to come up here and sell every day. Just all you got to do is just post your link all over. All right. And also value create visibility. Okay. So as long as you're able to see, it's all right. Think about it, right? Let's say you create a YouTube channel, right? Or let's say you started a business, but you only have about 2 products, right? People aren't going to trust you to purchase those 2 products unless they're able to see certain amount of reviews, or you know, they can see that over 100 people purchased this product and the review was good, right? So you got to like build a report. You got to build up your credibility so people could trust and like. So for me, I'm comparing this to my YouTube channel. Like, I've been out for a minute now, and I've talked about my journey on YouTube. I've talked about what my past challenges, as well as my success on YouTube. And I'm still a small creator, right? But I feel like I'm doing much better, because just last year I was only 300 subscribers, and right now I'm thriving to 12,000 subscribers. And how did I do that? Through persistency. I mean, I was very persistent. I was consistent as well, and I show up regardless. Now, I talked about how live videos, I don't do too well with live. Y'all could see many times my tongue ties. Y'all know I'm Jamaican. I speak patois home. So when I come up here, start speaking proper English, sometimes my tongue ties, right? And I talked about this has become like one of those fear for me. But I said to myself, Camille, if you want to grow your YouTube channel, forget about that. You got to put pride to the side, girlfriend. You got to put that tongue twisting to the side and just say what you got to say. And so for the last, 4 or 5 months, I've been going live, and I'm doing just fine. Y'all receive me anyway, whether I made a mistake. I don't know whether you laughing at me or not. I mean, it is what it is. I can't see you. The only thing I can see is the text. But nevertheless, I'm still showing up. And the more I show up is the more report, is the more credibility, is the more I'm providing. So for you to do business with me, or perhaps support me, you know that a girl ain't running nowhere. I'm here. And I always talk about feedback. I'm very big on feedback. Like, if I feel like I'm not serving well, or if it's something that I can improve on, listen, y'all, I have a community. Throw it in there. Shoot me an email. Send me a comment, right? So for people to do business with me, it won't be like any fear too much, because I feel like they've been with me through my highs and lows on YouTube. Does that make sense? You listening, Trish? Okay. Thank you. Yeah, but you know, it happens sometimes. It really, it happens. But again, you know, I'm not going to give up on this. And I tell people all the time, I would love to have active income on YouTube, but that's not the case right now. YouTube for me is like a passive way of making money, and I'm okay with that. Because at the end of the day, boom, I got my active income coming in with the 9 to 5. I'm hoping one of these days that YouTube can override it. But for now, it is what it is. It's a passive way of making money. But at the end of the day, I'm in it to win it, because I'm showing up every single day. And guess what? I'm up in your face, right? Right? Hey, Stash. Thanks for being here, Stash. Listen, I'm up in this car. I'm by Niagara Falls in Canada, but I can't keep up with these girls. They're doing too much excursion, and I can't manage it. I'm like, let me stay in this car and relax. And you know what? We're not going to waste time. We're going to do a live video. So here I am, okay? Lamont said it makes sense. Okay. All right. All right. Stash, yeah. Stash is the man. I haven't been catching a lot of y'all live. Y'all got to give me some grace, okay? Until I get home. I still try to be consistent, because I don't have any long form videos out. So I try to make sure I still have my shorts going, as well as a live going. But for right now, as soon as I'm back home, I'll start to tap into those live videos again. And as well, making sure I'm supporting. Because I still love, you know, I want to be able to show support, you know, consistency. But traveling, I'm telling you, man, I think I'm getting old now because I can't manage all these different activities. But I'm still glad to be here, you know? So again, y'all, when you're interested, people become interested. So you don't have to come up here and sell. You don't. Just show up every day with consistency and post your link. You don't have to do any CTA call to action. You don't have to do that because I've seen this and I've learned that from Myron Golden. He taught me this, y'all. And if y'all don't believe me, go and watch his video. Go and watch his video. He has many videos talking about money, how to make your first $1 million, how to sell without selling. That man is mastery, okay? I've learned so much. Listen, one of his courses is about $55,000 to $75,000. I don't even have those money. But guess what? The free information he's delivering on YouTube, I capitalize on it. I'm implementing it. And guess what? It's working for me. I don't have to come up here and sell not one thing. But my link alone is visible. And therefore, people transact with me. Sass said, Cams, I don't sweat it. I know people be busy. I'm not one of the people that be on it like, okay. But you know, when I'm ready to tap in, I tap in though. But I'm glad you understand that. Yeah, people be busy, y'all. And here's the thing. My time may not be yours. You know, when I have time to go on YouTube and when I'm able to catch someone else's life, sometimes you're not up. Sometimes Trish isn't up, it's somebody else, you know. And then another minute when I'm busy, somebody is up. So, you know, we all get it. But for sure, I make sure that I tap into y'all. You know, there's so much people that I'm trying to support also. YouTube is not for the weak, y'all. As a creator and consuming people content too is not easy. Sometimes the pressure is real. But one thing for sure, I don't want to come up here and just click people video just to say I clicked it and I watch it when I honestly didn't. I'm not doing that because I don't want to hurt anyone's channel. You know, I don't do those things. For me, it's about integrity. So if you don't see me on it, it's best for me not to be on it and just click and hurt your retention rate, as opposed to, you know, I'm not like that. So when I get the time, for sure, I want to make sure I'm able to watch it as well as commenting something that is congruent to the content. Yep. So YouTube though, let me tell you guys, we should all have an ultimate goal when it comes down to YouTube. We should always push our personal brand on YouTube. Put a link out there, right? Whether it be an ebook, whether it be something, just post your stuff. And if you're not monetized, you won't have a store yet, but you can always drop something in the description bar, the description box. Okay? But I'm telling you that you can sell without selling. Okay? Another thing, sometimes I like to jot down what I want to say because I be rambling sometimes. Another thing, y'all, well, when it comes down to value, create visibility, you know, we're sharing our skills. You know, we're sharing the insight, our creativity. You know, we're letting people see what we have to offer. So again, we want to always be ourselves doing that. Don't try to be like anyone else, okay? And a lot of us sometimes think that, oh, YouTube is over. What do you call it? Like they'll think that YouTube is saturated. We need to stop focusing on that and just do what you got to do. I talked about this concept all the time that you go to Publix and Walmart and you see 20 different brands of bread, right? Different brands. And guess what? We all go and shop and purchase what we like within those different brands, right? Same thing with McDonald's, KFC, Popeyes, whatever. They put all those restaurants in one set of community. And guess what? Everybody choose to go where they want to go. So it's all about being authentic, and we got to look at it the same exact way. When you come up here, when you show up, you just let the world know what you have to offer and what makes you stand out. That's just what it is. Consistency builds curiosity. All right? Never forget that. Consistency builds curiosity. When you're consistent, and I've seen that for myself, y'all. I promise you. The more I show up is the more my stuff being clicked, is the more my ebook sells, is the more people just keep dig from my YouTube shorts. Like, I've noticed that people talk about, oh, you know, you'll get the subscribers from YouTube short, but that's about it. That's a lie. I don't see that for me. When people watch my YouTube shorts, guess what? They dig right into my live videos, or they dig right into my long form videos. My long form videos aren't getting as much views, but in the entirety, people are still going through my stuff. So whether they buy something now or later, it doesn't really matter. As long as they're clicking their way through, you know, as long as they're I'm creating that curiosity, the trust, the credibility, that's what matters. So again, as creators, y'all, we got to come up here and we got to show up, okay, and make yourself stand out. If whatever I'm saying, if it makes sense to you guys, let me know that I'm making sense, y'all. I want to know that I'm making sense. Let me know. I'm teaching y'all how to sell without selling. Because if I can do it and I'm not a big creator, you can do the same thing. We're no different. No different. And I'm not gatekeeping either. I'm telling you what is happening for me. The more I show up, y'all, is the more people are starting to show up for me. And I always say this, if you don't show up for yourself, then no one else will. And that's bottom line of business. That's bottom line of your personal brand. You just got to show up. Yes, you can. Stop calling me old lady, okay? I'm not an old lady. Listen, showing up regularly, you know, with purpose and confident, make people want to know more about you. And I know some of y'all probably tired of seeing me, right? But then it also builds curiosity, right? Because I know when I post inside my community, 1 and 2 y'all will click here and there. Although I'm showing up every day, you're probably tired of hearing these motivation. But you know what? You're probably saying in your subconscious mind, man, this girl just keeps showing up. You get it? Yep. No, yeah. None of that here. And that's one thing I promise, that whatever it is that is working for me, I'm going to tell you guys. I'm not hiding it. Heartburn? No. No. I'm kind of getting hot in here. I might have to open up this window. It was cold earlier. But no heartburn. No. So I wanted to put this out here, y'all. I promise you. When you're interested, people become interested. It builds curiosity. It builds trust. Just got to show up. So guys, I'm here and I have a few more days to go. And so far, I'm loving it here. I felt like, I thought it was going to be like hot. And I feel like some of my clothes aren't up to par for this weather. I mean, I have a sweater with me, but I wish that I brought more pants as opposed to like short clothing, you know. Because today I was freezing. I had on a skirt today and I was like, ugh, I need to go back into the car. I think that's what makes me don't want to do as much today, though. I'm not going to lie to you, because I don't feel like I was in. But we, being that it's a group, we all like theme out the whole day that we were going to be in denim and pink. So I want to kind of keep up with the vibes. You know what I mean? I didn't want to be the outcast. So although I know it was cold, I still had to wear it. But I'm like, I'm not doing that no more. I'm done. I'm done for the day. But this whole view in Niagara Falls, it's real nice. Where they went, I think they went on a boat just now, and not doing that. But I did vlog the entire experience, and I have a few more days to go. I can't wait, y'all, to put my vlog together. I'm excited, and I love love this trip and what it brings so far, you know. But any, like, when these thoughts come to mind, y'all, I like to just shout it out here. Like, I just want to put it out, you know, because sometimes things comes to my mind and it's like I forget and I don't want to forget. So I was like, you know what, as these thought process come to mind and I know I can, you know, deliver or we can talk about it, I feel like it makes sense. And this was one of them because I don't like to sound like I'm bragging, I'm boasting on, you know, with my YouTube channel. Although it's creeping, y'all. From when I was supposed to be at 12,000, and I feel like I'm struggling to be at 12,000 right now, but I'm still hanging in there. I'm still showing up, and this is real consistency. You know, even though my channel, I'm not where I would like to be, I'm still showing up regardless, you know. So that's what this thing is. It's about perseverance, and you know, we don't have to seek gratification all the time. If it feels like it ain't working, no matter what, I'm still gonna come up here and I'm still gonna show up. All right. But like I said, these are all on my mind and I wanted to come up here. I want to share it with you guys. And I won't be here for this long. But again, when you become interested, people will be interested. As long as you're authentic, you can show up for yourself. You show the world what you have to offer with valuable information to change their situation. Does that make sense? I won't hold you guys for long, okay? That was my message for today. Hey, Dan. Hi and bye. Sorry about that, guys, but you know what, I know probably you guys left. My phone died, so I apologize about that. I know ending off these live like that is not professional at all, because I really like to close off my live. But again, my battery died. I just plugged it up to the car, but I'm just gonna close off because I was planning to close out anyway. All right, so I'll touch base with those of you. If you ever catch this replay, then let me know your thoughts on this video, okay? All right, take care, guys. Bye.